They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap and you've got a touchdown on the board. They're lining up to boot it away.
Set to kick off.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, Dave, that they're able to score some points. So you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut it to a one-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half. Because obviously, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Makes a connection. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
There's got to be a sense of urgency for this offense right now. They're trailing. They're going to be kicking off to open the second half. So they need points. They need to go tempo. Maybe that last first down gets them a little bit of confidence.
Looking to pass. It's Ward. Still looking on the move. And he'll just get rid of that one.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway.
Couldn't get anything done on first down. Now 2nd and 10 from the 46. Movement here from the tight end. He'll just keep slinging it. Quick completion on the out. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Incomplete as the screen goes right through his hands, and it'll be 4th down.
3rd and short, I have no problem with RPO because I can run it or I can throw it if I see something opening. Maybe he should have ran that one. You got 2 downs possibly to still try to make it happen, but he definitely didn't throw an accurate ball.
Makes the grab well past the sticks. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chain.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the first down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it, and now a fresh set of downs.
Now the quarterback changing the original play call. They'll throw it on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down.
This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
Unloads it left. Makes the grab. And he makes a completion, and they're set up and in business at the 20.
They just find ways to find the big fellas. Those big tight ends are huge targets for the quarterbacks. The throws are usually in between the numbers. That makes it pretty easy. Usually sure-handed guys like that just come across the field, make plays for you.
The Canes will snap it on 1st and 10. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. He's got it. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Now after the short completion, it's second down. To throw, it's Ward. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
Well, on 3rd and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
Absolutely hurt. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Defense playing a bail technique. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Texas A&M 21, Miami 10.
Texas A&M has it teed up to start this second half.
Set to kick it off.
Fair catch called for and made. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They're going to get on top in this game. They're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football ball out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
Makes the grab. It's Fletcher. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Well, they made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
Just ran over it. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling.
Well, you wonder if one of the adjustments they made at halftime, trailing in this game, was to try and get the ground game established, David, and they're off to a good start here.
Dang right. Stay patient. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to press. Just try to get scoring drives together. Don't abandon the run.
Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Catch in the middle, it's Martinez. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down.
Nice job by the running back catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
Give to the back. Pushing ahead, a tough run. Picks up 4. It's down at the 15.
Brings up second down.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll turn to Martinez. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs.
It's a really nice job of the offense mixing it up on this drive. We've seen some nice plays throwing it, and how about that one running it too? Great push up front.
And the Hurricanes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
I love this linebacker because he's able to dissect what's happening in front of him, and he reacts downhill, uses his speed to get to the line of scrimmage and create the negative play.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Arroyo. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
I don't know who on defense is going to cover this guy. Honestly, he could be a problem for this defense over the middle of the field in the passing game.
After this long of a drive, you have to cap it off with a touchdown, and here comes 3rd and goal. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. This is a big moment for this offense. You keep the ball this long, you have to finish the deal. 3rd and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricane. Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half, it looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
Ready to try the point after.
For the extra point.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. 75 yards on the touchdown drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Still on his feet at the 45. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
And that's just a great individual effort by the wide receiver. He catches this ball way short of the sticks, but because he's able to make the defender miss, now he's able to get the extra yards and turn that into an explosive play.
Gonna run it. It's Owens. Not a lot of movement on that one. The defense in position.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep 3rd downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on 1st down.
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Back to throw. It's Reed. He's got his man. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
They'll throw it on 1st down. Coming after it. This time they were able to keep him in check and stop him short of that 1st down.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. This quarterback, part of their running game. Gets enough for the first down, but not sure they'll get another play off here in the third quarter. And the Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
That's the end of the third quarter of play with the score. Texas A&M 21, Miami 17.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The delay of game pushes the offense back. First down to start the drive after the break. Dropping back, it's Reed. They're working that left side. Jumped on top of the pile.
Running backs nowadays, they are wide receivers. I mean, you got to feature them in the pass game. Why? Because you get matchups on linebackers like this. Great job getting the football near the line of scrimmage. Bam, break a tackle, make something happen, get 10-plus yards.
He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Just keep running the football. Everything is going according to plan right now. They've been able to stay on the field. They put some nice plays together back to back to back, and they're bleeding the clock. This is exactly what you practice for situations like this. Just keep doing what you're doing.
They want to throw it. Oh, he drops the football. He had it right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. He'll take it himself. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. If they can pay off this third and goal with a touchdown, it might... Touchdown, Aggies! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point fourth quarter lead.
Miami 17.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tired.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't get on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Back to pass, it's Ward. It's complete to the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Canes want to pick up the tempo. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Time to take a shot. Snatches it on the run. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get to 3rd down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
He's got the back in the middle.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. A great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting him the football, letting him get some positive yards.
The Hurricanes have pushed it inside the 20.
42 Spider.
Looking to throw it again. Got it in the middle. It's Restrepo. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
He's looking to throw it. Makes the grab over the middle. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision, nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
And the Canes will try to punch it in on 1st and goal.
Let's go.
They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we see miracles in college football all of the time, and they could use one here. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Miami!
And that's step one. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
And with the extra point, they close it to a 28-24 game. A quick timeout called by the kicking team here. They still need a touchdown to take the lead here in the 4th, and they'll try to get the ball back with the onside kick. They'd hoped to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. 1-possession game, getting late. First order of business, just take care of the football.
So they call this situation 4-minute offense, where you're trying to run the football and throw high percentage passes to maintain.
He's going for the big play. Got it! Into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. Offense getting set for 1st down. He wants to start this drive with a pass. It's complete on the right side. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. He's loose. Touchdown, Canes! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. On to attempt to try. And after the extra point, the lead is now down to 4, 35-31. They wasted no time on that drive, got it on their 25, and 2 plays later, they're in the end zone. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. flag, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Guys, you want to be productive here and not go into a shell, but you've got to take care of the ball.
Yeah, and I think you say productive, Reese. Productive at this point in the game is running the clock and getting first down. So, Jesse, I can expect this defense to be aggressive, way up near the line of scrimmage, bringing a bunch of bodies, trying to stop the run.
And that's why it puts a lot of pressure on an offense, David, because you know if you do try to throw the football, it's probably man coverage and probably getting blitzed. It's going to be into a small window. It is not easy to execute in this situation of the game.
And that's exactly what you would expect from this offense. Listen, when you're in that 1 to 2 minute range and you've got the football and you got a lead, it's smash mouth, it's keep that clock running, it's ground game. So interesting now on this third down what they do next, but we got to keep that clock moving.
He's able to fight his way for a couple of yards, but it'll be 4th down and 3.
You know, this offensive line, they've just got to hold their blocks a little bit longer. This offense likes to run their quarterback on design plays. If you can just give them a little crease, you can take it the distance, but they couldn't get it done now.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. There's a difference between being methodical and thorough and slow. They were slow, and they got the flag. They have the lead in a one-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big-time risk on 4th down. The sure hands, it's Campbell. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. It came down to the final quarter, clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get to close. Welcome to Manhattan, Kansas, where you'll hear EMAW, every man a Wildcat. And inside Bill Snyder Family Stadium, virtually every man, woman, and child love the Kansas State Wildcats. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Louisiana Raging Cajuns, taking on the 4th-ranked team in the land, the Kansas State Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Kansas State ready to kick it off to get things underway. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. The Raging Cajuns offense takes the field for the first time today. And here he comes, and you may think that you can take a wide receiver out of the game plan, but Jesse, with this guy, he sort of believes, I'm him, I'm the dude.
Yeah, and
Looks as if they'll stay aggressive here. They go 5 wide on 2nd and 3. Johnson looking to throw. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Ball in the air, intercepted. Looking for more room. Nowhere to move. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the... They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. They get to him as he throws. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And they can't connect, and the gamble... He'll send out 5 wide receivers on 2nd and 4. Quarterback will audible. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. He rifles one deep down the right side. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Looking to go up top on 1st down. Throws toward the end zone. And he's got it! On 1st down, here comes this offense. Looking to move it through the air. Going for it all. And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play, and I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Back behind the chains, 1st and 15. Johnson wants to throw it. He'll take another shot here. And it's caught! Touchdown, Kansas! Offense set on 1st down. He's gonna pass. Rifles it down the middle. Got it in stride inside the 20. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Done. First down here for the offense. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Hit as he throws. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. It's caught. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Trying to run, it's Edwards. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
You see all this movement in football now, all the stemming, the defensive line, they're sliding right before the snap, creating confusion for the offensive line. Then they're moving back and stunting. Really good job by the defense. Continue to move, continue to stunt, continue to get in the backfield and make this life hard on this running back.
On third down, going up top. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. And the senior just snatched the ball out of the air and gave it back to his offense.
Nice play by the DB. Most people say offenses have the advantage, right? They know where they're going. They have the footing underneath them. Defensive guys, you still got to guess. You might be a little bit more cautious. No, sir, this defensive back does a great job breaking on the football, going up and making the INT.
Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Well, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
They're testing the right side here. Made a defender miss. All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a... They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Johnson looking to throw. He'll take the deep shot. It's a big stride inside the 10. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Comes out throwing on first down. Going deep. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Oh, there were a few steps there. He was thinking touchdown, but they finally get him down after the big pickup at the 25. One more snap coming before halftime. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. He'll come out throwing on first down. A shot toward the end zone. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the half. And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down for this offense. Off the play fake. Getting some heat. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. A 3rd and long coming up here. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. And the incomplete pass. Last play didn't go as planned. Now 2nd and 10 from the 26. Pulls it and fires to the left. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. You can work your way down the field with these wide receiver screens, but also look for the opportunity to turn them into chunk plays later.
No doubt, you throw it quickly. You get it to him now. DB comes up, has to make a tackle. Now you fake it maybe a little bit later on. So these plays, they're not huge plays all the time, but they can set up big plays down the road for your offense.
This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on 4th down. Throws to the wideout. Finds his man enough for the first. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. They'll try it over the left side. You want to talk about light on your feet. Man, can he get through there. He's down to the 37.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on 1st down, make that 2nd down really, really manageable. That's a great job.
And the ball slipped out. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Kansas State really has this drive rolling. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Johnson wants to throw it. Lets it fly deep downfield. He caught it. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. The snap sets up to throw. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete. The Wildcats in the hurry-up. Looking to pass on 2nd down. Buying some time. Touchdown, Kansas State! And they take it in for 6 more points. Lining up to tack 1 more onto that lead. He didn't see anyone open, said, no problem, I'll take care of it myself.
Yeah, I've been there before. Been there, done that. Not my first rodeo. I've been in this kind of situation. Down by the goal line, I'm getting outside, and I'm taking it in myself.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Now the play fake. He's looking deep. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Lowers those pads. And he is brought down, but what a way to finish this quarter with the pick. Guys, it's Kansas. They'll go with the 5 wide out set on 2nd and 7. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. Johnson looking to throw. Fires to the right. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. Kansas State has it with another 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Lockett. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Gets it out quickly. Touchdown, Wildcats! That is the ultimate grab and go for the score. That score might be the one to put them over the top and run this winning streak to 9. He has been surgical, precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Here's the deal. You're down 3 possessions. You know, it doesn't feel likely they're going to come back and win, but we've seen crazier stuff happen in college football. It all starts with a big completion on a 2-minute drive. They'll get the momentum started in your direction.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Snagged in the middle. It's Robertson. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws right in those holes. Get those first downs. Get those big chunks.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. A first down for the offense. Looking to throw. Firing to the right, complete. Some really tough running there gets him to the 45-yard line. And the Raging Cajuns headed quickly to the line.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the foot.
Afterburners coming. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Forced out of the pocket. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Second down coming up. He's looking to throw. A shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cajuns.
Man, really nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post, right on the numbers, catches the ball in the end zone, touchdown.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. first down for this offense. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we've got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
Johnson wants to throw it. Spits it out to the back. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. Third and short now from their own 48. Trying play action. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Kansas State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. They put up another score here in the fourth, and they are well on their way to an 11-1 regular season.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
Louisiana 32.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. This offense has pretty much been stuck in the mud the entire game. It's been a frustrating performance, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, you can't be hanging your head just yet. This game's not over. This coaching staff is still evaluating their players. So if you're on the field right now, you've got to finish this game. You've got to try to prove something to them.
Well, the game is over, to be clear. They're not coming back. But I hear what you're saying. Keep fighting. Keep showing your coaches it matters. And maybe find something positive here late that you can build on for the weeks to come.
To the air on first down. Feeling some heat. Gets away from 1. But he can't get away again, and down he goes, and the trickeration is not so tricky. On second down, they'll take to the air. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Got a man, it's Robertson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play.
The offense has lost the element of surprise here, right? Fourth quarter, they're trailing by a lot. They're trying to go 4 verticals, but the defense knows it's coming, and they do a nice job in the back end making sure that falls incomplete.
Let's see what they dial up on this fourth down. Remember, they're 1 for 2 so far in this one. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's going up top here late in the game. And it's knocked away. They'll give up the ball, failing to convert on fourth. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Boy, they have delighted these home fans here by putting this game in a hammerlock, David.
Yeah, this crowd's been jacked up. They've been excited. Now they get to breathe a little bit, Palmer. Nice lead. This offense needs to go out and protect it.
Yeah, they've been the more physical team all game long. So let's just run the ball. Let's just ice this football game. Take the W into the locker room.
Delay of game. Offense.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock. Didn't get the snap off quickly enough. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. You're getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt. They've put a lot of highlights together, put a great offensive game together, complete football game. They get the win. On to next week.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Final minute. This game's on ice. They can take a knee and run out the clock.
This offense has to feel great with how they're able to go out, execute, and perform big plays all game long. I think it's sending a statement, too, to future defenses down the road on the schedule. They're going to be tough to contend with.
Yeah, I mean, they got firepower, putting up so many points. This thing is easily over. Now they can just chillax, go back to the locker room, know they're going to get the victory.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today, too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them. Or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
Plenty of fireworks in this one, a lot of points. They always talk about having a chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
It's amazing how much offenses that just boom in college football. So good, so many ways to hurt you, and you saw both of these offenses put on a show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a tough task ahead of them. So much speed, so much firepower on both of these offenses. And, man, we saw that here today.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Few places are richer in tradition, more steep in nostalgia than this old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, and the scarlet and gray have this place rocking already. This isn't your run-of-the-mill matchup. You get a couple of powerhouses, both ranked in the top 10, and statements can be made in this one. As we'll see the number 9 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on the 4th-ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. LSU ready to kick it away to get things started. And he steps to the sidelines on this return. First down here for the offense. Back to throw, it's Howard. Fires to the middle. Got his man to the left. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line. This is one of the great atmospheres in the sport, but this crowd demands to be entertained. And they are entertained. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
Well, that inside linebacker is a freak of nature for multiple reasons, and it's hard for a lot of these smaller running backs to have to pick him up in pass pro, not just because of his speed, but he's also big and strong.
Got it in the middle, it's Judkins. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. To the ground to try to move the chains. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the catch, he's got enough. Not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. And the Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. Going up top on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
We're already in the 1st quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there.
Got enough space. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They're going to throw it again. Pocket starts to collapse. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. To the air, it's Howard. Quickly complete. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. They keep pushing forward down to the 3, but now it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. He makes the catch at the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive and cap it off with a touchdown.
Lining up to add another.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. A rather inauspicious start with the kickoff out of bounds and great field position for this offense. Here comes the offense on first down. Looking to move it through the air. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. LSU quick to the line. On third down, he drops to throw. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Zings it complete to the right. At the 20, he's got space. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Looking to throw. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. He's looking for an open man on second down. Touchdown, Tigers! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board. The AT unit on the field. Right down the middle. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they closed the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. Oh, he's going to go for the return. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. One final play before the end of the quarter. Trying to find his man on first down. Finds his man. It's Ibuka. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. DB's right up on the receivers. Unleashes one. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Back to pass, it's Howard. Looking to the big tight end. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. From the gun to give, looking for room. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down. The Buckeyes are on the move.
Yeah, and there you go again. Ohio State bringing the ground game. They typically do that, Reese. That's pretty normal for them.
They've built their entire program around it. Archie Griffin, 2-time Heisman Trophy winner. You go back to Hopalong Cassidy. I mean, the Buckeyes love to run the ball, no matter how many times they spend the magic beat. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. The Buckeyes want to move quickly. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Scott. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. I was starting to think about what they would do if they didn't pick up the first down here, but I guess that's a moot point now.
Moot point for sure, and the head coach was probably telling them 4-down territory. We're going to kick a field.
Touchdown, Buckeyes! What a grab and go for the score. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Quarterback checking off. Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. Quickly to the tight end. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. They allowed the completion, but this defense was swarming to keep them away from that first down line.
Yeah, and you allow completions in those third down situations underneath the sticks, and you come up and rally, and everybody flies to the football. That's great execution by this defense.
Couldn't find his man, and they'll give up the football on downs. Short fields make successful offenses just what they want here. The give on the inside. He locked up and held on to bring him down. And the Buckeyes racing to the line in a hurry-up. Dialing up a second down pass play. Uncorks one. He's got it. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
Now the 2-point conversion attempt is coming.
Come on, set.
They'll go to the air. And it's picked off.
The attempt at the 2-point conversion.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Ohio State 20, LSU 7.
From inside the 15, chance for a good return. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man,
he's going to let it go. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Wants to throw. It's Nussmeier. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Pulls it in. It's Lacey. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's going for it all. He's got it inside the 15. Touchdown, LSU! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
and I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David, it's sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
Fast motion from the offense. Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. Complete to the right. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. The Buckeyes moving quickly to the line. They'll throw it on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And that pass is intercepted. Takes it the other way. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
Caught over the middle. It's Durham. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll throw it on first down. They're bringing heat. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And let's put up points today. What do you say? That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
Yeah, if you could string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. And the returner will be dragged down.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, LSU 21, Ohio State 20.
The Buckeyes will kick it off to start the second half. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
He uncorks a bullet to the right. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. After the incompletion, here comes 2nd and 10 from the 32. Quarterback checking the play. And back to the air on 2nd down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. He's got it down the left. Touchdown, Tigers! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him. He'll try to tack on one more. And they kick it through for the extra point, and they have an 8-point lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
LSU 28, Ohio State 20.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw at this drop.
Throws for the tight end. He's got an open man.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple of shorter throws, just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They
fires into traffic. It's picked off. Got some room to run. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And another mistake from this quarterback. That's back-to-back drives now that have resulted in interceptions. He's got to find a way to find something different, get in a better rhythm, start seeing the field better, Palmer, because he's not in a flow right now.
No, David, it looks like he's forcing the football a little bit, maybe trying to make up for that interception he threw on the last drive. But that last play, there was no way that football should have gone there. He could have gotten off of that and checked it down or thrown it away. This quarterback, he needs a breather right now. He's got to collect himself.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. That's caught. It's Durham. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. LSU right back to the line. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. He'll go down right there, but what a big play to come up with that turnover. Looking for a productive play on first down. He's going to pass. Finds his man. It's Scott. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. The completion short of the sticks. It's second down. They'll leave it with him. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Looking for a man. It's Howard. Just a short pass to the tight end. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out. But when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Comes out throwing on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Yeah, and this defense hadn't had a lot of success. This offense has been doing what it wants at...
Grabs it inside the 15. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Made the snag and strolled his way into the end zone.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He's looking to pass. Throws to the tight end. He's got it in the end zone. 2-point conversion is good, and we've got a tie game.
That's the end of the third quarter. And after 3, we're all tied up.
We've got a dandy going here, all tied up in the fourth quarter and about to kick it away. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. Gets it all the way out to the 33 before he stopped.
And the LSU offense will take over.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him, maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
Catch in the middle, it's Durham.
The guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Quarterback will audible. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. And this is going to be intercepted. A big play in a tie game. Touchdown, Ohio State. How about that D coming up with a play like that?
And at this juncture of the game, one play is going to make the difference. It's going to be a momentum-changing play. Who's going to come up with it that time, Pollock? It's the pick 6 to break the tie.
And the defense, you're thinking, get a stop, get a stop. This is late in the 4th quarter. This is how we're going to get a win. Our offense is going to go down the field. No, they get the turnover, they force it, and they get to the end zone to create the massive game-changing play.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do, because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Makes the grab. It's Durham. Gets him down at the 30 after a 15-yard pickup. They are threatening, and they have a 1st down. A new set of downs after the completion. They'll go back to the ground.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them drive off the ball on 1st down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. That kind of pickup on 1st down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Looking for a gap. It's Durham. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. They'll try to get the 1st through the air. It's complete to the right. Headed to the end zone. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch.
And that's a really good example of a quarterback and his intended target both being on the same page. The timing was almost perfect on that play. That's why they were able to convert the 3rd down, now setting up 1st and goal.
And I don't think they got it snapped before the play clock ran out. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. So now with 1st and goal, let's see what LSU does here. Power football with the run. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal opportunity, man, oh man, those collars start getting a little tight across. Touchdown, Tigers! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, Great execution. That is how it's done late in the football game now. All you need is that extra point. Bring the kicker out there. This is what you do. Just like practice, knock it through the uprights, tie this football game, and we might be looking at overtime soon.
Almost had the completion, just missed it. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
LSU, 34.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Ballard. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15.
Will take over, 1st and 10.
Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Buckeyes enter the final minute with the lead, trying to run out the clock. To the air, it's Howard. He's got the tight end. Still running at the 40. Can anyone catch him? Big gain on that.